What's up, YouTube? We've got something a little bit different for you today, and it's not something I even planned on doing, but I felt obligated that I needed to put some information out there about it. So if you pay attention to anything I do on my channel, it's mostly hunting related, and most of the time I'm hunting out of a tree. So I don't have a big use for tripods most of the time, but I do use them. If you do anything with a camera, there's going to be times you need a tripod. The one I've been using in the past kind of bit the dust, so I've been looking for something new. In the past, I've had really good success with the Manfrotto fluid heads. So naturally, that was the first place I was looking for a new tripod as well as a fluid head. But I'm just like you guys. I'm trying to save a dollar whenever I can and get something that will hopefully last me and is of acceptable quality. So because of that, I got online, got on Amazon, some different websites, was looking at tripods, looking at reviews. I was trying to find just a total package because I have a fluid head I use on my camera arm setup that I use in a tree. So I didn't want to separate that. I wanted to keep that head on that setup, and I wanted to get a tripod with a new head so I could just go straight to this. So I was looking at the total packages. When I got on Amazon and I was looking at reviews, I noticed this brand, and I would pronounce it Geekoto. Maybe right, maybe wrong, but they had a ton of good reviews. Like this tripod was 5 stars or virtually 5 stars, and almost to the point that I was suspicious, because I know Amazon and a lot of these companies on Amazon kind of have some questionable marketing tactics where they incentivize positive reviews on Amazon. So that's a tip in itself. Be leery of nothing but positive reviews. But I couldn't totally dismiss it, so I ordered one on the principle of A, it had good reviews, and B, if the reviews weren't warranted, I had full intentions of reviewing it correctly. But I got it out of the box, and after messing with it here a little bit, I was like, I need to do a review. So that's what we've got. It's just going to be very basic at this point because I haven't had it out in the field really using it. I've just kind of messed with the fluid head, messed with the adjustments, got a feel for the quality. So this model in particular is the Geekoto, and it's a 77-inch max height, and it's the aluminum model. They have a bunch of different models, even carbon model. Okay, this is the AT24. It sells on Amazon for $99.99, and I'll put a link to that down in the description. But we'll go over some basic specs. Like I said, max height 77 inches. Minimum height, as you see it right now, is 24 inches, which that is perfect for me. It's a great range. The one big thing with this tripod and fluid head is the fluid head. I didn't have much for expectations on the fluid head itself. I figured worst case I could just use my Manfrotto I've already got. But that's actually the part that made me want to do this review, is this fluid head is fantastic for $100. I mean, I think this fluid head itself could almost sell for $100. Now, it's not all roses. The negative is it is plastic or composite. So I guess we'll see how it holds up. But worst case scenario, you can take this off, put a head of your choice on there, and the body of it is fine. It is advertised at 3.1 pounds. I weighed it myself. It come up 3.86 on my scale, so that's acceptable, kind of to be expected. One impressive thing with it is it's got an advertised maximum weight capacity of 20 pounds. And, in the camera world, that you could really put anything you wanted to on it. You could even put a heavy spotting scope or anything on it, honestly. Another thing I really like to see is a lot of times on these more inexpensive tripods, especially the fluid heads, is your base plate. Generally, you see a lot of smaller base plates, and this one's actually pretty good size, and I actually like that. It seems to hold a little bit better on the cameras. The only downside is you do not have the ability to slide it forward or backward like you do on a lot of your nicer fluid heads. But as far as your tilt and pan, I've got it locked down right now, but your panning and tilting is actually super smooth. You won't have any trouble getting really smooth footage out of this setup. So for that, it gets an A+ in my book. We'll use it in the field and get a little bit better feel for it, but I wanted to let you guys know that for $100, I don't think you can beat this thing. And if you can, I would like to see it because I may buy one. Another feature on this thing that in my mind was kind of gimmicky that I don't think I'll use is you'll notice on this leg right here, and only this leg, you've got this foam grip. And you can actually take this off and this thing will function as a monopod. For me and what I'm going to use it for, that really provides no benefit. If I wanted to be more mobile, I would just put all the legs together and just run it like that. The weight you're saving is really negligible in my opinion. But I think that pretty much hits it. I'm not going to go through the whole unboxing, put it back in the box, take it out of the box, just so you guys can see. It's pretty basic in there. You do get a pretty neat little travel case, just a cheap nylon travel case. There's an owner's manual. This has got the quarter threads for the bottom of your camera. It also has another screw in there too. But that pretty much covers it. I'm not sure how much or how many reviews are out there, but if you have any questions, drop them in the comments and I will get to them and I'll answer. I'll also try and update this down the road as I've had time to use it. I wanted to touch really quick on the adjustments on this tripod. What's one cool thing is you do have adjustments for the angle of your legs. So you can go here, which I'm not real sure what you would use that for. Then you've got that one, and then you've got the lowest position there, then they fold up from there. On your leg length, it's just your typical closures there. Just open it up, slide it out where you want, lock it back down. Pretty simple stuff there.